Hello and welcome to the Great British Pub Quiz. Yes, it's a new year. It's exactly a year after our last quiz, and look at us. We've got a new set, new questions and a new host. Yes, my name is Joe Bence. I will be getting quizzical with every single one of you. Now let's look at our teams that we've got going on today, just running along below me. Now we've got some new faces. Welcome if this is your first pub quiz with us at Vernon Broadcast. But we have got some familiar faces as well, and some former winners. Yes, we've got Tinder Surprise. They're actually our defending champions. They've won 3 of our pub quizzes, so they're the ones to beat. Okay, everyone. And of course, we've got the Cool Cats and Kittens. Hello, guys. And Show Me the Marnie, Mad Eye Moody's. All of these guys are former winners. But I want to do a special shout out, of course, to the Disaster Artists. Now, those guys were my former team. And, well, I was just one of you humble contestants, just like you. And now look at me. I've got a lovely suit on the top half and, well, the birthday suit is on the lower half. But we won't go any more into that, okay? So let me run through the rules for some of you that are joining us for the first time. Okay, so we've got 7 rounds in total, 6 rounds of 10 questions, and then a final general knowledge round of 15 questions. Obviously, whoever answers the most questions at the end wins. And if we get 2 teams at the end who are joint top, well, then we will do a tiebreaker. And as I'm sure you're all aware, you should have spreadsheets. So when we read out the questions, just pop your answers into the questions and make sure that the question number lines up with the answer number, okay? And of course, at the end of each round, I will lock in your answers. And that sounds a little bit like this. Oh yes, we are locking in. There it is. It's quite ominous, isn't it? But that's what happens when you lock in answer questions. It's rather ominous. So that's our rules. Hopefully you've finished the dregs of your tea, and Mum, you've put your gin and tonic down. So let's start with round 1. Arts and literature. The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest was written by which author? The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest was written by which author? Lovely. So, question 2. Which American composer wrote the musical Sunday in the Park with George? Which American composer wrote the musical Sunday in the Park with George? Question 3. In the Harry Potter books, what is the name of the caretaker for Hogwarts? In the Harry Potter books, what is the name of the caretaker for Hogwarts? Question 4. How many inches tall is the Mona Lisa painting? 30, 40 or 50 inches? How many inches tall is the Mona Lisa painting? 30, 40 or 50 inches? Question number 5. What is the name of this sculpture by Thomas Leroy? What is the name of this sculpture by Thomas Leroy? Question 6. In which city would you find this building? In which city would you find this building? Question 7. Razzle Dazzle is a song from which film musical? Razzle Dazzle is a song from which musical? Question 8. On which planet was Superman born? On which planet was Superman born? Question 9. Little Nell appears in which Dickens novel? Little Nell appears in which Dickens novel? And the final question of this round, question 10. Which building is older, the Petronas Towers in Singapore or the Willis Tower in Chicago? Which building is older, the Petronas Towers in Singapore or the Willis Tower in Chicago? Okay, get your final answers in. Excellent. So that was our first round. Bit of a tricky one, wasn't it? Well, we're moving on to round 2. You thought the first one was tricky. Lord. Right, round 2. On we go. Sports. In this year's FA Cup second round, Barrow beat which former winner of the competition? In this year's FA Cup second round, Barrow beat which former winner of the competition? Question 12. After France, which country has the most stage wins in the Tour de France? After France, which country has the most stage wins in the Tour de France? Question 13. In which country is the Africa Cup of Nations being held in next month? In which country is the Africa Cup of Nations being held in next month? Question 14. Who is the current captain of the Scotland national rugby team? Who is the current captain of the Scotland national rugby team? Question 15. In an Ironman triathlon, how many miles would you run? in an Ironman triathlon, how many miles would you run? Question 16. In golf, who was the PGA Player of the Year for the 2021 tour? In golf, who was the PGA Player of the Year for the 2020 to the 2021 tour? Okay, question 17. The 2021 ATP Finals was won by which German tennis player? The 2021 ATP Finals was won by which German tennis player? Question 18. What is taking place in this image of a rugby union match? What is taking place in this image of a rugby union match? Question 19. Which field hockey team won gold at the 2020 Olympics? Just to clarify on question 19 for you all, it's which men's field hockey team won gold at the 2020 Olympics. That's men's field hockey team winning gold at the 2020 Olympics. And to finish off this round, question 20. In Formula One, which driver finished 21st in the 20-car championship? In Formula One, which driver finished 21st in the 20-car championship? Get your final answers in. It's all right, I don't know Formula One either. Wonderful, well done everyone. We've already done 2 rounds, we're flying through. So, we forgot to lock in the first round, didn't we? We were just so proud of how ominously we did that bit at the beginning. So we're going to lock in both rounds now. So ominous. Great, so I think it's about time that we head into the answers of the first round. Arts and literature. The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest was written by which author? That was Stieg Larsson. Question 2. Which American composer wrote the musical Sunday in the Park with George? That was Stephen Sondheim. Yes, we thought we had to include him. He passed away just a couple of months earlier. Question 3. In the Harry Potter books, what is the name of the caretaker for Hogwarts? And that, of course, was Argus Filch. Lovely. Question 4. How many inches tall is the Mona Lisa painting? 30, 40 or 50? We thought we'd be kind, give you multiple choice. And it was 30 inches. Very small for a painting. Right, question 5. What is the name of this sculpture by Thomas Leroy? That was called The Weight of Thought. Not me after a Friday night, apparently. Question 6. In which city would you find this building? And that was, of course, Barcelona. Barcelona. Question 7. Razzle Dazzle is a song from which musical? I'm sure some of you knew this. This was Chicago. Yes. Question 8. On which planet was Superman born? Yes, I think quite a few of you got this. It was, of course, Krypton. Question 9. Little Nell appears in which Dickens novel? That was The Old Curiosity Shop. Well done to those at home who got that one. And to finish off this round, which building is older, the Petronas Towers in Singapore or the Willis Tower in Chicago? Now, the Willis Tower was formerly called the Sears Tower, and it was the Willis Tower, yes, or the Sears Tower. Excellent. So we'll move straight on to our next round of answers. And that is sports. I told you this was a tricky one. In this year's FA Cup second round, Barrow beat which former winner of the competition? And that was Ipswich Town. Well done to those that got that. Question 12. After France, which country has the most stage wins in the Tour de France? So not the whole thing, just the stage wins. And that was Belgium. Yes, well done to anyone that got that. Nearly 500 stage wins that Belgium have got. Question 13. In which country is the Africa Cup of Nations being held in next month? That is Cameroon. Question 14. Who is the current captain of the Scotland national rugby team? And that was Stuart Hogg. Well done, anyone that got that. Someone actually answered Boris Johnson for that. Question 15. In an Ironman triathlon, how many miles would you run? And this, we have rounded up to 26 miles. Could be 26.2, but yes, we've allowed 26 miles. Question 16. In golf, who was the PGA Player of the Year for the 2020 to the 2021 tour? Not many of you got this, so well done if you got Patrick Cantlay. Very good. Question 17. The 2021 ATP Finals was won by which German tennis player? That was Alexander Zverev. Well done, everyone that got that. Question 18. What is taking place in this image in a rugby union match? That was a line out. Yes, quite a few of you got that. Well done. Question 19. Which men's field hockey team won gold at the 2020 Olympics? That was Belgium again. We thought we'd try and catch you out. No, they can't do Belgium. Yes, we can. Oh, yes. And to finish off this round, in Formula One, which driver finished 21st in the 20 car championship? Well done if you got this. It's Nikita Mazepin. Lovely. Well done, everyone at home. So that was our sports section. Well done. I told you it was hard, didn't I? So quite a few of you. It's quite tight at the top. Shall we check out the scores? Come on then, over we go. Yes, so if we have a little look. Now, if we look at the bottom there, we've got Titanic Swim Team. Very good Titanic Swim Team. Get Quizzy with it in 18th. The Duff Brewery, actually just above the Witty and the Pretty. And Cool Cats and Kittens, you're in 15th. And then from 8th to 14th, we've got the Disaster Artists, my team, joint with Team Tell. And K8 is a loner, KB is a loner. Lord, my eyesight. And then joint 10th is Silly Cows and Town Called Dallas. And in 8th and 9th, Speedy Steedy and Spanish Armada. And the top 7, we've got Mad Eye Moody's and Gordon Ramsay. Thank you for that. And in 4th, joint 4th is Show Me the Marnie and Team Doris. So our top 3 so far is Bertie's Mates, also on 11. Oh No on 12. And so that must mean at first place is Tinder Surprise. 2 points ahead already. Doing very well, Tinder Surprise. Very proud of you. Right, come on in a bit closer because we're going to move on to our third round, okay? So let's begin our third round. Planet Earth. Question 21. Which is the only continent where geckos are not found? Which is the only continent where geckos are not found? Question 22. Which country has an AK-47 on its flag? Which country has an AK-47 on its flag? Question 23. Austin is in which US state? Austin is in which US state? Question 24. This is the flag of which country? This is the flag of which country? Question 25. What is the main river that runs through Cambridge? What is the main river that runs through Cambridge? Question 26. In which country would you find the city of Malmo? In which country would you find the city of Malmo? Question 27. Which London Underground station is this? Which London Underground station is this? Question 28. What's the capital of Colombia? What's the capital of Colombia? Question 29. Which city is further east, Brisbane or Sydney? Right, which city is further east, Brisbane or Sydney? And the final question of this Planet Earth round, Zanzibar is located in which African country? Zanzibar is located in which African country? Wonderful. So we'll give you a bit of time before we lock in those answers. So how about we go over to our social side of things? Yes, as I'm sure you've seen our Facebook group. We've got Brooke. We take that for now. We're just warming up. Yes, those are our Mad Eye Moodies. You're doing well, guys. You're doing well. Who else have we got? Isn't this skyline lovely? I look great. Oh, hello, Alyssa. Oh, you've got 5 and not 4. Well, the Titanic swim team. We have been disputing it. I do want to admit that to you. So we'll see. We'll have a little reconfigure. We'll let you know what you've got. And we'll probably be very harsh, I'm not going to lie. And then finally, Brooke. Who is this handsome fella? And oh, hey, Joe. Oh, thanks. Lord above. And that wasn't actually my mum posting. Normally it's just her saying that. So thanks, Brooke. You'll be my favourites. Yeah, why isn't my mum posting? In fact, why isn't everyone? If you go on that Facebook group, why don't you try and add a little comment? Compliment the suit, not the birthday suit. Thanks. So, I think it's about time we lock in those answers. Locked. Very good, everyone. Right, we've got another round to go before I tell you those answers. On to round 4. Music. Vanessa Carlton had her breakthrough hit in 2002 with which song? Vanessa Carlton had her breakthrough hit in 2002 with which song? Question 32. What was the name of the UK Christmas #1 this year? What was the name of the UK's Christmas #1 this year? Okay, question 33. Which member of the Beatles wrote and sang lead vocals on the song Something? Which member of the Beatles wrote and sang lead vocals on the song Something? Okay, question 34. Who was the drummer for the band The Police? Who was the drummer for the band The Police? Question 35. Which Christmas song features the lyrics, "It's gonna snow outside, the weather will be cold"? Which Christmas song features the lyrics, "It's gonna snow outside, the weather will be cold"? Question 36. Which former member of Girls Aloud sadly passed away this year? Which former member of Girls Aloud sadly passed away earlier this year? Question 37. Yes, it really is what it looks like. Which song am I attempted to play on this piano in front of me here? Hang on, it turned itself off whilst we were warming up for this moment. I hope you're ready. This is a chance to get your answers in for the earlier rounds. Little tester? Okay, here we go. Which song am I attempting to play on piano here? Which song am I attempting to play again here? Again? I've never been more nervous for anything. Question 38. Which band have announced that from 2025 they will stop producing new music? Which band have announced that from 2025 they will stop producing new music? Question 39. Which musician wrote the songs River, Help Me and Big Yellow Taxi? Which musician wrote the songs River, Help Me and Big Yellow Taxi? Okay, final question of this music round. Question 40. Kelly Rowland was a member of which girl group? Kelly Rowland was a member of which girl group? Lovely. Excellent. So everyone, that was our music round. I hope you're impressed with the piano. Someone's got to be. So before we lock in, we're going to check out those socials again. Brooke, I swear to God, if you've ended up commenting again. Right, who have we got? Mum. Hi, Joe, I'm watching. 5 kisses. That shows how much she loves me, everyone. Cheers, Mum. Good to see you. Lovely. And who else have we got? Kelvin Roberts, lovely profile pic. Offline team playing out here, hashtag COVID crew. Oh, it's good to see you guys. And it means we can't tell what answers you've got, so I'm sure you've got full answers at home, haven't you? I like it, Kelvin. And finally, Jack Bents. It's as if this is my brother. I thought you were supposed to come round tonight and help me with the grouting. Well, as soon as I figure out what grouting is, I'll help you with it. Okay, Jack? Lovely. So thank you, guys. So I think we're ready to lock in. It really doesn't get any better than that. Okay, so we're going to do some answers all the way back in round 3, planet Earth. Question 21. Which is the only continent where geckos are not found? The answer was Antarctica. Well done. Question 22. Which country has an AK-47 on its flag? And the answer to that was Mozambique. That was the one and only question I added to this quiz. I bloody love that fact. Okay, question 23. Austin is in which US state? The answer to that is Texas. Well done if you got that at home. Question 24. This is the flag of which country? This did throw a few of you. And that was Papua New Guinea. Well done if you got that. Right, question 25. What is the main river that runs through Cambridge? The answer to that was the River Cam. Yes. Question 26. In which country would you find the city of Malmo? God, I love saying that. Malmo. The answer to that was Sweden. That's where you would find the city of Malmo. Question 27. Which London Underground station is this? The answer to that was Southwark. I actually live down the road from Southwark and I couldn't recognise that. We weren't kind to you there, were we? Question 28. What's the capital of Colombia? The answer to that was Bogota. Yes. Question 29. Which city is further east, Brisbane or Sydney? Some of you said Sydney, but it's Brisbane. Unlucky if you said Sydney. And to finish off the planet Earth round, Zanzibar is located in which African country? That's another good city, isn't it? Zanzibar. And that is in Tanzania, where you would find Zanzibar. And let us move on to our music round, round 4. Vanessa Carlton had her breakthrough hit in 2002 with which song? The answer to that was 1,000 Miles. Thank God I didn't attempt that one on piano. Question 32. What was the name of the UK's Christmas #1 this year? That was Sausage Rolls for Everyone. Question 33. Which member of the Beatles wrote and sang lead vocals on the song Something? That was George Harrison. Unlucky to anyone who went for the obvious ones. The question 34. Who is the drummer for the band The Police? And that was Stuart Copeland. Well done, a couple of you got that. Very, very tricky question there. Very good music knowledge. Question 35. Which Christmas song features the lyrics, "It's gonna snow outside, the weather will be cold"? And that was Warm This Winter. You might know it from the M&S adverts. No, me neither. Question 36. Which former member of Girls Aloud sadly passed away this year? And that was Sarah Harding. Moving on to question 37. Do you remember what I played? It was that one. Yeah, don't worry, I won't put you through it again. Yes, it was Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. Well done. A lot of you got that, so clearly I'm doing something right. The piano lessons paid off, Mum. Question 38. Which band have announced that from 2025 they will stop producing new music? That was Coldplay. Yes. And I'm afraid Team Doris, who answered Little Mix, I'm afraid no. Little Mix will still be making music. Question 39. Which musician wrote the songs River, Help Me and Big Yellow Taxi? That was Joni Mitchell. Well done to everyone that got that. And to finish off this round, question 40. Kelly Rowland was a member of which girl group? Well done to everyone that got it. That was, of course, Destiny's Child. Yes, well done, everyone. Excellent. So, everyone, well done for all getting through those 4 rounds. That was quite a tricky one. I feel like we ended kindly with Destiny's Child. Let's head over to the scores. Excellent. So, who's at the bottom? Team Tell, very good. Duff Brewery, lovely. Titanic Swim Team, well done. We'll probably give you some more points and everything. I'm joking. Mad Eye Moody's as well, and then Get Quizzy with it. And then on to our next list. The Disaster Artists, your holding strong team. Joint 11th is Speedy Steedy, Town Called Dallas, and KB is Alona. I really hope that's your name. Cool Cats and Kittens are at 10th with 21 points. The Witty and the Pretty and Silly Cows with 23 points. And then our top list, Spanish Armada at 7th, Team Doris at 6th, Bertie's Mates and Oh No are joint 4th. And in 3rd place, we have Show Me the Marne, doing very well. In 2nd place, Gordon Ramsay, my God he does. And in top position still is Tinder Surprise with 35 points. You're doing very well. You're holding onto your title exceedingly well. Very good. So come on back over to me. We've had our first 4 rounds. Let's have a little break. Have a drink of water, drink of tea, perhaps something stronger. I know I will. So join us. We'll be back in a few minutes or so. Thank you very much, guys. Right, hello, welcome back everyone. Hope you feel thoroughly, your thirst is quenched, I know mine is. Hope you're doing wonderfully. Now, we'll move straight on to the last 3 rounds. We're going to go straight through all the way to the final scores. So, if you're ready, let's move on to round 5. TV and film. The Jeremy Vine Show is on which television channel? The Jeremy Vine Show is on which television channel? Question 42. Which of these actors has not appeared in the Netflix series Bridgerton? Ben Miller, Julie Andrews, Paul Whitehouse, or Caroline Quentin? Which of these actors has not appeared in the Netflix series Bridgerton? Ben Miller, Julie Andrews, Paul Whitehouse, or Caroline Quentin? Question 43. What is the parent company of channels such as Dave, Alibi, Gold, and W? What is the parent company of channels like Dave, Alibi, Gold, and W? Question 44. In 1963, who was the first ever person to be fatally shot on live TV? In 1963, who was the first ever person to be fatally shot on live television? Question 45. Which long-running British TV series is set to end in March 2022? Which long-running British TV series is set to end in March 2022? Question 46. Jamie Foxx won an Academy Award in 2005 for portraying which musician? Jamie Foxx won an Academy Award in 2005 for portraying which musician? Question 47. Which writer is set to return to Doctor Who as the showrunner in 2023? Which writer is set to return as the showrunner of Doctor Who in 2023? Question 48, as well as question 48. Andrew Marr left his morning show on the BBC this year, closing out with a reference to the film Anchorman. What did he say? Andrew Marr left his morning show on the BBC this year, closing out with a reference to the film Anchorman. But what did he say? Give you a couple more seconds for this. Excellent. Question 49. What was the name of the Northwest franchise of ITV? What was the name of the Northwest franchise of ITV? And to finish off, question 50. In 2020, Red Nose Day and Children in Need put on a joint telethon. What was it called? In 2020, Red Nose Day and Children in Need put on a joint telethon, but what was it called? Keep getting those answers in, everyone. Okay, well done, everyone. So, of course, we're going to obviously lock down in just a second. The next round will be about 2021, the year that's just gone by. Now, of course, 2022, you'll be losing all that Christmas weight from January and then put it all back on in February. So let's look back on all the weight you've put on from 2021 in the next round. But of course, first of all, let's lock down. There we go, everyone. Okay, so let us move on to question 51. Where was Prince Philip buried? Where was Prince Philip buried? Question 52. Which group won Eurovision 2021? Which group won Eurovision in 2021? Oh, I'm so sorry. I think we just had a little technical issue. Apologies, everyone. I'll move us on back to where we were. Sorry about that technical issue, everyone. So, who is Oprah Winfrey interviewing in this interview that you can see here? This is a picture from it. Who is Oprah Winfrey interviewing in this photo? Next question, question 54. Now, the driverless buses were trialled for the first time this year, but in which university city did it happen? Driverless buses were trialled for the very first time this year, but in which university city? Question 55. Which country became independent of the British Commonwealth? As you can probably tell, the text doesn't quite match up on the screen, but we're just fixing some technical issues on our side. So, which country became independent from the British Commonwealth earlier this year? Okay, question 56. Trump supporters stormed the Capitol on which day of the year? Trump supporters stormed the Capitol on which day of the year? Have to get the exact date, mind. Excellent. The next question is, how many number ones did Elton John have this year? Sorry everyone, we've probably just caught up now, haven't we? Thank you for being so patient. I'll run through that question one more time. How many number one hits did Elton John have this year? Question 58 or 59. What colour was the boat that blocked the Suez Canal? What was the colour of the boat that blocked up the Suez Canal earlier in March? And the final question of this round. Again, do forgive me if I don't word it quite correctly. Which question and answer service, online service, ended this year? Which famous online question and answer service ended in May this year? Lovely, we'll just give you a few more seconds on that rounds. So that famous term that you get in every pub quiz, talk amongst yourselves. And you'll be joining us back in the studio shortly. But of course, we've got one final question, haven't we? Yes, question 60. Who won the Sports Personality of the Year for 2021? Who won the Sports Personality of the Year for 2021? Right, well done everyone. Very good. I hope you knew some things about that year that we were just in. Well, I'm having a lovely time. I don't know about you. The gin and tonic's down under this desk. I can barely walk after this. And that's just getting through the rest of the studio. There's glasses everywhere, bits of lime. Oh. Right, so we've got one more question and we've got to lock in, okay? So we're going to lock in on this round and we are locked in. Yes, whilst the technical issues may carry on, the locking down gets even better with its ominousness. So, our final question, the general knowledge round. Question 61. Is 91 a prime number? Is 91 a prime number? Question 62. What does CIA stand for? What does CIA stand for? Question 63. Which pope died in 2005 after a papacy of almost 25 years? Which pope died in 2005 after a papacy of almost 25 years? Question 64. Lonsdale or Jack Wills? Which company is older? Lonsdale or Jack Wills? Which company is older? Question 65. Legoland in the UK is nearest to which town? Legoland in the UK is nearest to which town? Question 66. In which city is the world's only float-through McDonald's? In which city is the world's only float-through McDonald's? Question 67. What is Y in the phonetic alphabet? What is Y in the phonetic alphabet? I'll say that one more time. What is Y in the NATO phonetic alphabet? I'm sure it didn't need clarifying, but just in case. Question 68. In which decade did it become compulsory in the UK for seatbelts to be worn in cars? In which decade did it become compulsory in the UK for seatbelts to be worn in cars? Get your guesses in, everyone. It's worth bearing in mind it's seatbelts to be worn in cars. Okay, moving on to everyone's favourite question. Question 69. Which of the following are not a FTSE 100 company? WPP, Unilever, Rightmove, or B Sky B? Which of the following are not a FTSE 100 company? WPP, Unilever, Rightmove, or B Sky B? And for any that didn't know, that was question 69. Moving on to question 70. Which constituency does Green Party representative Caroline Lucas sit for? Which constituency does Green Party representative Caroline Lucas sit for? Question 71. I love this one. What is the only English anagram for the word astringed? Good luck. What is the only English anagram for the word astringed? In hindsight, it would have been better to put this one at the beginning, wouldn't it? But that's why we're one of the hardest quizzes going. So the only English anagram for the word astringed. Whilst you ponder on that, we'll move on to question 72. Which app started first? Hinge or Bumble? Which app started first? Hinge or Bumble? Question 73. What does URL stand for? What does URL stand for? Moving on to question 74. What flavour are yellow strepsils? Going to be very picky on this. What flavour are yellow strepsils? We've all had one. And I'm afraid to say we're coming to our final question of this quiz. The final question of the Great British Pub Quiz 2021 is the iconic line, "You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver," was said in a virtual parish council meeting earlier this year. But which parish council was it for? The iconic line, "You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver," was said in a virtual parish council meeting earlier this year. But which parish council was it for? Okay, get your final answers in, everyone. Can you tell I enjoyed saying that iconic line? Classic moment. And that was it. Well done, everyone. You did it. 75 quiz questions, and you've answered them all, or most of them, so well done. Right, I think we'll start letting you do your final answers. Go on, figure out what that anagram is. I didn't know either, but it's fine. Ready to lock in? We're going to have to, okay? We're going to lock in. Oh, breaks my heart that that was the final time. So everyone, we're going to go back, all the way back to the answers of round 5. I can't remember what that is either. Let's move to round 5, TV and film. The Jeremy Vine Show is on which television channel? That was Channel 5. Yes. Question 42. Which of these actors has not appeared in the Netflix series Bridgerton? Was it Ben Miller, Julie Andrews, Paul Whitehouse, or Caroline Quentin? Well done if you got it at home. It was Paul Whitehouse. Question 43. What is the parent company of channels such as Dave, Alibi, Gold and W? The answer was UK TV. Question 44. In 1963, who was the first ever person to be fatally shot on live TV? We thought we'd catch you out with the year. I think quite a few of you said JFK, didn't you? It was actually Lee Harvey Oswald, the man who shot JFK. Question 45. Which long-running British TV series is set to end in March 2022? Holby City. Question 46. Jamie Foxx won an Academy Award in 2005 for portraying which musician? Well, it was in the film Ray, so that must mean it was Ray Charles. Well done, everyone who got that at home. Question 47. Which writer is set to return to Doctor Who as showrunner in 2023? The answer to that question was Russell T Davies. He will make a welcome return, I'm sure we'd all agree. Question 48. Andrew Marr left his morning show on the BBC this year, closing out with a reference to the film Anchorman. But what did he say? Great question, this. And of course he answered it with, "You stay classy, San Diego." Question 49. What was the name of the Northwest franchise of ITV? And that was Coronation Street's Granada. Yes. Churning out Coronation Street. Loving it. And the final question of this round. In 2020, Red Nose Day and Children in Need put on a joint telethon. What was it called? That was called The Big Night In. Very good if you got that. Lovely. So we'll move on to our next round, I think. Right, the round 2021. Where was Prince Philip buried? And that is in Windsor Castle, St George's Chapel in Windsor Castle. Very good if you got that. Question 52. Which group won Eurovision 2021? And that, of course, was Manskin. Very good if you got that. Very good. I'm afraid we couldn't accept the country. It was the group. Now, question 53. This image was from an interview that Oprah Winfrey conducted earlier this year. But who was she interviewing? She looks like she's wanting a high five, doesn't she? It's Meghan Markle, yes. Question 54. The first driverless bus began operating trials in the UK this year in which university city? The answer? Cambridge. Well done if you got that. Question 55. Which country became a republic from the UK on the 30th of November this year? The answer? Barbados. Very good work. Question 56. Quite a tricky one, this. On what date did Trump supporters break into the Capitol in Washington? That day was January the 6th. We had a couple of people who said the 5th of January. Unlucky, guys. Question 57. How many #1 singles did Elton John have in 2021? The answer was 3. Very good if you got that. His hits were Cold Heart, Merry Christmas Everyone, and of course Sausage Rolls for Everyone. Now, question 58. What colour was the boat that blocked the Suez Canal in March? It was green, my favourite colour. Question 59. Which online question and answer service closed down in May this year? Well done if you got this. It was Yahoo Answers. And final question of the 2021 round. Who won the Sports Personality of the Year for 2021? That was Emma Raducanu for her excellent display at the US Open. And our final round, general knowledge. Is 91 a prime number? 50-50 this answer. What did you go for? It's not a prime number. It's divisible by 7, 13, 1 and 91. So well done if you got that. Question 62. What does CIA stand for? It stands for Central Intelligence Agency. Question 63. Which pope died in 2005 after a papacy of almost 25 years? That was Pope John Paul II. Well done if you got that. Question 64, another 50-50. Lonsdale or Jack Wills? Which company is older? Some of you went for Jack Wills, didn't you? It's Lonsdale. Question 65. Legoland in the UK is nearest to which town? That was Windsor. Question 66. In which city is the world's only float-through McDonald's? Now, a few of you said Venice. I like your thinking there. The answer was actually Hamburg. Who'd have thought it? I know, right? Question 67. What is Y in the phonetic alphabet? A lot of you did very well in this. It's Yankee. Yes, well done. Question 68. In which decade did it become compulsory in the UK for seatbelts to be worn in cars? Now, I thought this must be like ages ago. It was actually in the 1990s. So well done if you got that. Not many of you did. Question 69. Which of the following are not a FTSE 100 company? WPP, Unilever, Rightmove, or BSkyB? Now, this certainly threw a lot of you. But if you said Rightmove, well, you were wrong, because it's BSkyB. Well done. Only 3 teams got that, so well done. Gordon Ramsay, Pretty and the Witty. Very good. And KB is alone. Well done, guys. Which constituency does Green Party representative Caroline Lucas sit for? Quite a few of us knew that one. It was Brighton Pavilion. Or Brighton, don't worry, we accepted Brighton. Question 71. What is the only English anagram for the word astringed? Amazingly, quite a few of you got this. It was gradients. Of course it was. Question 72. Which app started first? Hinge or Bumble? I'm sure a few of you know them very well. But do you know them well enough? It was actually Hinge. Yes. Question 73. What does URL stand for? And the answer was Uniform Resource Locator. Our penultimate question, question 74. What flavour are yellow Strepsils? Now, I said I was being picky. I was not accepting lemon. It's actually lemon and honey. So unlucky, Mad Eye Moody's. I know, you'll be hating me. And the final question, the iconic line, "You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver," was said in a virtual parish council meeting earlier this year. But which parish council was it for? The answer to that was the Handforth Parish Council. Very good, everyone. Very well done, everyone. It's time to reveal the final scores normally. But first of all, we've got a tiebreak on our hands. Oh, yes, we do. So what we're going to do is we're going to get those two teams and we're going to get one answer ready for you, okay? I'm quite intrigued to see how this goes. It's quite a tricky one. Obviously, you might not get the exact answer, so you might have to round up to it. Now, you might not be included in the tie round. No one quite knows if they're in it or not, so you just answer regardless, okay? So, we're going to cut to our tie break question. Lego released a new set this year, a model of the Titanic, which set a record for the largest Lego set ever. How many pieces is it made out of? Must be at least 10. Lego released a new set this year, a model of the Titanic, which set a new record for the largest Lego set ever. But how many pieces is it made out of? Right, we're going to give you 10 more seconds to get this. Okay, just a few seconds, get those answers in. And I'm very excited to say that I get to do the lockdown one more time. So, in hopefully the final lockdown I will ever be doing, we are going to lock down. Yes! Well done, everyone. Thank you for taking part. I hope you got your answers in just in time. So, we're just going to consult those answers. But well done, everyone, for getting involved with that. I hope you enjoyed the pub quiz. I'm just going to check. Excuse me, God, are we going to cut to the scores now? Ah, yes. Excellent. Now, I think we should all be aware that we are locking in now, so you can't change those answers. They're done, all right? Proud of you. Okay, everyone. So now, we're going to reveal the final scores. Where's the scoreboard? I can't even see it from here. Unbelievable. So, we're actually going to do the top three now, everyone. Cheers for keeping with me. So, in third place, we have Show Me the Mane. Valiant effort there, Show Me the Mane. 57 points, very good. And in second place, we have Tinder Surprise. Whoa, what happened to that lead? Unlucky, guys, 58 points. So that must mean in first place, 2021 Great British Pub Quiz. First place goes to Gordon Ramsay. Well done, you got it. I never thought I would jubilantly shout Gordon Ramsay, yet here I am. streaming out online, telling you about what Gordon does. This has been such a pleasure, everyone. Thank you for your patience with some of the technical issues. I've had a lovely time. I'm going to have so many shots, but before we do that, we're going to head over to see where you got on our scoreboard. So, Team Tell, I think they might have given up at the end. But we then have Duff Brewery, Titanic Swim Team, well done guys, Mad Eye Moody's and the Disaster Artists, valiant effort my team. The Witty and the Pretty, Speedy Steedy and KB is Alone are a joint 12th. Cool Cats and Kittens, really nice in the middle there at 11th. Get Quizzy With It and Oh No, joint 9th. And then in 8th place was Spanish Armada. Number 7 was Town Called Dallas with 45 points. In 6th place was 46 points with Silly Cows. Then in the top 5, Team Doris, Bertie's Mates in 4th, and then our top 3, Show Me the Marne, Tinder Surprise, and again, a congratulations to our winners. Gordon, Ramsme, come on back over. This has been such a pleasure. Thank you for joining us, Vernum Broadcasts, the Great British Pub Quiz 2021. Hopefully we'll have another one next year. This has been such a pleasure. My name is Jo Bence, and I hope you have a wonderful and a happy new year. Thank you very much.